Hi guys, this is a video about how to brake safely when there's people behind you. So this week I was teaching a student and she practices in her spare time, and I noticed that she was coming up to roundabouts extremely quickly and braking extremely late and then using the roundabout. Now this isn't a particularly safe way of driving, because if basically the person behind you will follow you with the same amount of confidence that you have. So if you're driving up to a roundabout incredibly fast, the person will be like, okay, cool, this person's got it, I'll just follow them. They obviously understand the roundabout, they can see properly, they're gonna make good decisions because they're confident. And then if you then slam on your brakes towards the roundabout because you think, oh, I can't work it out, I can't see what's going on, you're going to have a car in the back of you. So what we need to do is we need to actually come up to the roundabout in a more gentle, more progressive way. So obviously me and my student had a chat about it, and she unfortunately erroneously thought it was safer for the person behind her, for her to go quicker up to the roundabout. So I was explaining to her that if we come up to the roundabout more carefully, more controlled, more gently with the brake and put the brakes on earlier, the person behind is going to see the brake lights for longer. So it's way safer for the person behind, because you're showing them a sign, you're showing them your brake lights so they know that they need to slow down. It's a lot safer for the person behind for you to come up to the roundabout gently. So progressive braking is far superior. It's a safer technique to use. It allows other drivers behind you the time to react to what you're doing. It also prevents or reduces the likelihood of your own wheels locking. So if you slam on the brakes towards the roundabout, then obviously you could go into a skid if it was done extremely hard. So it's going to prevent skidding. It's going to save wear and tear on your brakes, your tyres, your suspension, the whole situation, because you're driving in a more smooth and beautiful way, is going to save fuel. And very important, it's going to be comfortable for your passengers. And actually, I can make this really, really clear, because yesterday I took out a student that I taught to drive years ago, and she'd had a break for medical reasons, and she's back, which is lovely. But before we even did the lesson, I knew that she was going to drive too fast, because then these people, when they've had a break, they get nervous. They think, oh, I should be able to drive, because I used to do this all the time. It's almost like they used to be a professional sprinter, but now they need to know how to crawl again. So even before we left the side, I said, look, I've got a lot of experience. It's highly likely that you're going to drive too quickly. So just take your time, relax, pina colada time, Zen time. Just try and fall back on the sense that we've got the learner plate on the car, yeah, and just use that and rely on that for now, yeah, because you can take your time. And then when we went out, yeah, as thought, we were doing everything a bit too quickly, yeah, everything, gear changes immediately quickly, sort of a frantic feel. And this, fair enough, for me, I'm a driving instructor, I'm not very frightened, I don't get scared very much, but passengers are not going to be able to relax, with this type of driving. And it's not her fault. Like, we're going to have a few lessons. She'll be fine because she's done it before. She'll be fine. But passengers need to feel that the driver's got control. So progressive braking, changing gear gently, just sort of zen-like, gentle, not too slow, but just business-like and nice, And progressive braking in this video is going to make your passenger feel like you've got it. You're going to stop in time for the hazard. We're not coming up too quickly and then slamming the brakes on. You're not, the car's not pushed forward. I like this picture because the people in the car are going forward. All your passengers and you are going to go forward if you're braking too much. So braking progressively is putting a light pressure on the brake first over a long period of time. You don't have to press it very hard for the brake lights to come on. But you want those brake lights to come on, so you're covering ground and you're slowing down the speed over time. A bit like if you're on a push bike and if you brake at the very last minute, all of it, you go over the handlebars, don't you? So you need to press the brakes gently and use them over a long period of time so you come to a lovely stop. So you're gradually increasing the pressure as the vehicle is coming to a stop, just gently, just adding a little bit more. And then as you come to a total stop, just before that happens, just the same as a bike, you just slightly ease off the pressure, just a tiny little bit, just at the end, so the vehicle stops smoothly. So it's not that you come off your brake at the end, it's just that you've lightened the pressure at the end, so you don't come to this sort of dramatic stop at the end. And that takes practice, guys. So progressive braking is safer for you, safer for the person behind, and it's pleasant for the passengers in the car as well. So you'll become a nice driver that everybody wants to drive with. Guys, I hope that helps, and I'll speak to you soon.